Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Robin van Persie raves about Manchester United defender Tyrell Malacia. Robin van Persie has paid tribute to Manchester United defender Tyrell Malacia, who he played with at Feyenoord. Malacia was Erik ten Hag's first signing as manager, and it might have looked a slightly strange move to prioritise a new left back with Luke Shaw and Alex Telles already in situ, but it has quickly become clear that Malacia has the right type of personality to play for United as a fearless competitor who does not give up. Van Persie has told the club media how impressed he has been with the 23-year-old who is showing the same quality he saw when they were teammates in the Netherlands. He said, I do believe, per window, you have to get a couple of the right players in, and Tyrell Malacia is one of them. He wasn't really well known before he came. I played with him at Feyenoord, so I knew how good he was, and still is, and he is improving that every game, when it clicks and when it's clear what to do, because clearly there are both fullbacks, Diogo Dalot on the right side, you have Luke Shaw sometimes on the left, or Tyrell, you can see that they know exactly what to do in ball possession as well when the opponent has the ball. He is doing that so well, and I am so proud of him. He is from my city, he is from my club, he is giving a lot of youngsters hope. He is now playing on the highest level and competing against the best. He is not only giving youngsters here hope, he is giving youngsters in Holland hope. Like if you play well, there is a possibility that you can go really far so that you end up playing for a team like Manchester United. I am just proud of him. I hope he keeps developing and improving and stays hungry to keep getting better every day. Shaw's redeployment as a central defender at times has helped Malacia get game time where he can scamper forward from left back. He can still get better and better, but has adjusted well to the demands of English football and is the right kind of character Ten Hag wants. Christian Eriksen suggests he is just about to return to Manchester United training. Christian Eriksen has posted a photo on his Instagram story which suggests he will be back in Manchester United training soon. Many of Eriksen's teammates are away on international duty, and he would be with Denmark if he was fully fit, but he is continuing his return from injury during the international break with designs on a return next month. Eriksen posted 3 photos on his Instagram to signify his progress, and it's an exciting update for Manchester United fans. Eriksen posted 3 photos in succession. The first shows him with his initial moon boot on his left foot at an early stage of recovery and is captioned from this. And the second, he has trainers on indicating that was the stage of recovery when he was doing indoor fitness work but not ready to get back on the grass with the message to this. The final image shows him with his boots on with another to this accompanied by 3 muscle emojis to show how pleased he is. After last week's 1-0 win over Real Betis, Ten Hag was quoted by Danish outlet TV2 saying that Eriksen could now be back in early April. He said, it's very positive. He has healed very quickly. He will be ready in April. He is coming back, and we are happy about that. He is a class player that we need. I can't wait for him to be back. The international break may provide Eriksen with the time he needs to put the finishing touches on his recovery, and hopefully he will be back in action soon. Casemiro still has 3 games of his suspension left to run, and Donny van de Beek is out for the season, so Eriksen will almost be like a new signing. It's great to see his recovery moving in the right direction, and we hope for more positive updates soon. Tottenham Hotspur are interested in Man United goalkeeper Dean Henderson. Tottenham Hotspur want Manchester United goalkeeper Dean Henderson this summer, reports ESPN. Spurs would not hesitate to sign the 26-year-old if the Red Devils sanction a deal. However, allowing Henderson to join the North London club could give Man United a chance to sign Harry Kane. The Old Trafford club want the England international striker as bolstering the attack is top of their plans. However, they are aware that negotiations with Spurs chairman Daniel Levy could be tiring. ESPN claimed the club's interest in Henderson could encourage Levy to be more open to talks over a deal for Kane. The 29-year-old could cost suitors over £100 million, but Man United will be paying less if their goalkeeper is involved in the deal. Henderson is currently on loan with Nottingham Forest, but is out injured at the moment. The England international will return to his parent club after the season ends to discuss his future. His contract does not expire until 2025, and he also has the option of another year. Henderson wants to play regularly to boost his chances with the national team. A move elsewhere permanently this time could be hugely beneficial to both parties. Spurs want a new goalie, with Hugo Lloris entering the final year of his contract. Henderson has proven himself with Sheffield United and Forest, and Tottenham could do with his quality. Kane is also about to enter the last 12 months of his deal, and Spurs may be forced to sell. Using Henderson as a make weight in the deal would be a smart move on Man United's part. Cristiano Ronaldo opens up his controversial Manchester United exit for the first time. Cristiano Ronaldo has described himself as a better man after his bitter Manchester United exit. Ronaldo returned to Old Trafford for a second spell in 2021. He had a fine season under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but saw his game time reduced massively once Erik ten Hag took over. He was highly critical of the manager and the club in an explosive interview with Piers Morgan. This forced the club to maturely terminate his contract in November 2022. Speaking ahead of Portugal's upcoming 2024 European Championship qualifiers via Ojogo, he admitted that it was a bad phase of his career. He said, "Sometimes you have to go through some things to see who is on your side. I have no problem saying I had a bad career run, but there is no time for regrets. Life goes on, and doing well or not, it was part of my growth. When we are at the top of the mountain, we often cannot see what is below. Now, I am more prepared and learning that was important because I had never been through this like in the last few months. Now, I am a better man." The 38-year-old joined the Saudi Arabian club Al Nasser in December on a 2.5-year contract. Since then, he has scored 9 goals and registered 2 assists in 8 Saudi Pro League games. Meanwhile, Man United have enjoyed a stellar run post the World Cup. They have won the Carabao Cup and are sitting in third spot in the Premier League. They can lift more trophies by the end of the season, as they are still competing strongly in the FA Cup and the Europa League. Ten Hag wants his team to play a high-octane style of football. He demands his players to press and defend from the front, something Ronaldo is not known for. The former Real Madrid star was not a regular starter under the Dutchman, which infuriated him even more. The club and the United supporters backed the new manager as his ideas were producing fruitful results on the pitch. Ronaldo targeted everyone associated with the club in his explosive interview, which was his final act for the Red Devils. Manchester United in advanced talks to sign Watford left-back Harry Amos. Manchester United are set to peep Chelsea to the services of Watford left-back Harry Amos, reports the Evening Standard. The Carabao Cup winners are in advanced talks to sign the 16-year-old after a breakthrough in negotiations. Amos made Watford's first-team squad in January when he was still 15 years old. However, the England under-16 international wants to leave the London club in the summer. Remaining in the Championship would get Amos a fast-track route to first-team football, but he believes training in a top academy will further his development more quickly. Man United are ready to offer him that chance, and a deal is expected to be wrapped up soon. Apart from Chelsea, a few top clubs in England have kept tabs on Amos since he broke into the national set-up at St George Park in 2021. He has played regularly for Watford's under-18s this term and could feature in the Premier League too next term. Man United are convinced Amos has the potential to become a first-team start. He could be playing for their under-23s next term if he manages to hit the ground running with their under-18s. Amos won the UEFA Development Tournament with England last month. The Young Lions defeated host Cyprus, Scotland, and Denmark without conceding a goal to lift the trophy. The teenage sensation started two of those games, and his attacking prowess caught the eyes. He could soon be playing senior football, having trained regularly with Watford's big boys. Man United have Luke Shaw as their first choice left back, but Amos could soon start giving the 27-year-old a run for his money if move to Old Trafford works out. Napoli to face sanctions for Victor Osimhen's 2020 transfer. Napoli are flying high in the Serie A this season under experienced manager Luciano Spalletti. They slapped Torino 4-0 on Sunday to stretch their massive lead at the top of the table to 19 points. Victor Osimhen was instrumental in the demolition job against Torino, scoring 2 goals as he led his side to a comfortable victory. The Nigerian striker has been an imperious touch this season, racking up 21 goals in just 23 league appearances for Napoli, with many tipping him for a Ballon d'Or if he can keep up his phenomenal goal-scoring run. Napoli's extraordinary campaign may soon be overshadowed by the news surrounding the future of their star striker, with the Sun now reporting that the side from Naples is facing a real crisis with devastating consequences. Napoli paid £70.1 million for Osimhen in July 2020, but £17.5 million of that sum reportedly involved a complicated player exchange deal which saw 4 players moving to Lille. These players never ended up on a football pitch, even once for the French side, nor did they ever make it to France. It now appears that the inclusion of these players in the deal was an attempt to evade financial fair play rules and artificially inflate the value of the transfer. This alleged scheme has caught the attention of the Naples Publication Prosecutor's Office, which has requested a 6-month extension to investigate the transfer further. The outcome of this investigation, which will be determined in the summer, could have severe implications for Napoli and completely derail their chances of winning their first Scudetto since 1990. Juventus was hit with a 15-point penalty for incorrect accounting related to player transfer values and FFP falsifications. While Napoli awaits the investigation's outcome, Osimhen's future with the club hangs in the balance. The 24-year-old has a contract until 2025 at the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium, and Napoli are already aware that it will be tough to hold on to one of the hottest properties in Europe beyond the summer. Osimhen's performances have already attracted the attention of Britain's finest, with the likes of Manchester United, Chelsea, and Manchester City all lining up for his signature. The forward recently weighed in about the rumors surrounding his future, saying, "When you are doing so well, top clubs worldwide are watching, mainly in the top 5 leagues, and to be able to attract interest from these clubs shows that I am doing great, and it gives me the motivation to do even more for myself and my team. But I am focused on Napoli right now, and I have the final say. I just want to help my team to win matches and win trophies. At the end of the season, we will see what is going to happen, but that is not up to me. It's for the club to decide." Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe ask for extension for Manchester United bid. Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe have reportedly not sent their bids in to buy Manchester United. According to Kavi Solhekol, the Rainy Group, which is handling the United takeover process, has not received a bid. Both parties are said to have asked for an extension, which has been granted. He tweeted, "Incredible development, now being told Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe bids have not been received yet by Rainy in New York. Both asked for extensions and the request has been accommodated. Many proposals have been submitted." Yesterday, 9 p.m. GMT was said to be the deadline set by the Glazers to submit the second bid. Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim had been touted by many as the two leading parties in contention to buy United. The news seems to have caught most journalists and fans by surprise. Everyone was eagerly anticipating some movement to determine who the new owner of Man United would be. It now seems like they will have to wait until today. As per the Times, their bids will be submitted today. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.